in Suriname. Many areas are being mined for gold and for bauxite, and this area are left desolate.
Okay, one of the things that we have identified as IICA is that many of these communities come back to us and asking what are the uses of degraded soils.
Soils in Suriname are really quite poor, and to be sustainable, practice in a sustainable way, you cannot do without organic matter. So I think it's the best way to improve the soil.
So it is very important that we understand the soil, and particularly how it is degraded and what can be done to manage it.
Barbuda is one of our 10 districts that has close to 10 to 20,000 inhabitants, which most of them work in the gold mining, then in logging or in other mining activities. And then you have a group that is farming.
What we want to do is trying to find out if when we use the compost as an amendment for the soil, and try to look if all the heavy metals are being uptaken by the plants. We started making compost. We had different ingredients. We used green grass, dry grass, water, and chicken litter.
For this project, we had to make compost. We had a recipe. These are the amounts of the compost. We had 400 kilogram of green matter, 400 kilogram of straw, 200 kilogram of chicken litter, and 200 liter water. Daily we have measured the temperature with this meter and the moisture. We have a curve. That's the temperature was increasing, and then when it is constant, so after 3 months, then we know the compost is already done.
After the compost was done, we applied it to the field in different concentration. 0, that is your control. You have 10% of your compost that we applied in the soil. Later on you have 15, 20, 25. And we have 4 repetitions of each concentration. And the species that we planted in the field are the species Cassia and Cyperus. The reason why we chose these 2 species, because these 2 species are growing in the region.
So the farmer at his disposal, he can use his organic matter that he will have from his grass cuttings, his dry matter, and his chicken manure available right in his community. And he can start up his own composting process and apply his organic matter to degraded soils to improve the condition of the soil.
Nou ja, midde toch wel zo tevreden. Omdat tem luku fa esa san uprani en dan je ziet dat een deel zo op chin, dus op chin hok drape, jaso drape den dat nog kon zo boem, maar je ziet dat de trouwen de mij kon. En dan ja, me vind dat een project kan slagen, ja. Ja, kan slagen. Midde tevreden.
We need to understand soil health almost like human health. What we put in the body, the quality of the organic matter as well as the quantity of organic matter is very important, as well as what is taken up and what is discarded. So therefore, any organic matter in any stage is not necessarily the solution. There's a need to know about the organic matter so that it is specific to what needs to be done.
Sandena tapa bakasanti ete if a kwek de vrij, dan ik kan kies a toestemming dat ik kan pran gronjang, dus saba en groente, waardoor ieder zeker dat nooit kwek no dena a bodem dat moro. Dus mami vind ik echt belangrijk en voor een project die en mocht het zijn dat ama slaag en dan we can do trasangodoro like for a plane bende.
What can be done? It is a very long process when you're thinking about the rehabilitation, when you're thinking about bringing the soil back in the initial stages it was in before the mining activities or logging activities started. But we have to start somewhere and leave something for the generation to come.